So in today's episode, we are going to be going over Fubo ticker symbol FUBO. Now, this stock in particular has had a lot of negative attraction, which is kind of ironic because a month ago it actually had a lot of positive attraction. We went all the way from $27.20 all the way up to $62.16. That is crazy. That right there was a 123% gain, right? But now we've been having like a massive sell off going from 62 all the way down to, I would say, around the $27, $28 level. And a lot of people are panicking, but you have to understand that this is normal, okay? And that I know for a lot of new people, you might be like, what does that even mean? Like normal how? In what sense? Well, when we were actually at the peak, right? So $62, there was a lot of short reports that came out. I think two of them in particular. One of them saying that, we should take the stock should be $8, and then the other one saying, well, I'm actually not sure about the other one, but I just know that there were two short reports. And that goes against what a lot of the other analysts were saying, right? So they were saying that at first they were saying $17, but then they raised it to 30, and then from 30 they raised it to 60, all within the month of December. And then another analyst said instead of like $20, it should be $30. And then honestly, like the average price target was around the $30 to $50 range. There was only one outlier. She said that it should be the price target is 60, and then there were also two negative outliers saying that it should be sub $10 or below $10 or below $20 actually. Now, the question becomes, what should we do? We don't care, okay? We don't care whether it went from like $27 to 62, okay? Because now it's gone down. So we want to know, what should we do now? And I understand that, right? But I just have one quick question for you. When you guys were all trying to get in at $27 a share, but that just went right past you, and then it went to 30, and then 30 went right past you because one analyst said, no, we're raising it to $40, and then another said, we're going to raise it to $50, and then finally another analyst said, we're going to raise it to $60, and then you just didn't get a position at all. Now you're down. Or, no, I'm sorry. Now you're not down. Um, now it has gone down. Now is your time to open a position if you believe in the company. I first invested in this company at $9.20, which is around October, I believe. And I didn't go in with the intention thinking that it was going to go to $60 within a span of 3 months. I did not think that at all, or 2 to 3 months. Okay, but some of you guys really, really wanted the stock, and then when it comes down, your viewpoint changes. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Nothing about the company in regards to its fundamentals has changed whatsoever. Okay? Yes, going in at $9.20 and seeing it go all the way up to 62 within 2 to 3 months, that's insane. But I did not sell at this $62 range, okay? Because when I first got in at 920, I didn't open like a large position. I know some people that had like 500 shares, 600, and I'm not supposed to be comparing like my account to someone else's account, but I had over 100 shares, but less than 200, like just about. And with someone who likes sports like I do, because I enjoy watching sports, and I've actually heard of Fubotv for quite a while. I see so much potential for this company, and the fact, I mean, I don't like gambling. I can't even gamble. It's not something that I can do, but that's not the point. The point is I don't like it. I'm not really a big fan of it. But for those that are, well, guess what? With Fubo TV, now you can, or you will have an opportunity very soon to gamble. So that's why I didn't take profits at this $62 area. Anyone could have said, yeah, you could have taken some off, and that's fine and all, but it's just I can't time the market. And I know that there were some swing traders, like there were legitimately some swing traders, and there were some day traders that got stuck. They didn't want this to happen, okay? But for me, taking even a little bit off at the $62 mark, I feel like I would have regretted that. I made a deal with myself that I would not sell Fubo TV shares until 2022. Now, you may be asking why? Why did you give it that range, okay? Well, like I said, I watch sports. I know the catalysts. I know exactly what's coming. I know that they have the Super Bowl coming up in 2021. I know that their earnings are coming out in 2021. I know that the Olympics are coming out in 2021. And for those that don't know, Fubo TV was actually rated the best platform to watch the Olympics. Not in HD, but in 4K. I know that in 2022, there is going to be the World Cup. Now, I love watching soccer, okay? And that is that's what I'm very very excited for, the 2022 World Cup, because I've seen Fubo in the past being advertised for like a lot of soccer events, right? And I'm not saying that they don't have competition. They do. They have Sling TV, and I'm talking just about sports. I don't know. I don't think YouTube TV lets you watch um sports, or maybe they do, but honestly I've never seen them being advertised for it. Hulu, no. Netflix, no. Roku, no. Um, I don't know. The only other one I know is like Sling, right? And so the thing with Sling is that they actually have, it's cheap, right? It's like $10 a month, but I for those that are using that argument of like Sling, I like that you're only allowed to watch one like major event. Meaning like if you get the Sling La Liga, which is where you're only allowed to watch, or you can only watch soccer games that are part of the La Liga. That's all you can watch. Okay, I don't want to watch just like La Liga sports or games. Like yes, you get Barcelona, you get Real Madrid, you get all those nice soccer events and soccer games, but I want to watch American soccer. I want to watch English soccer. I want to watch the World Cup. I want to watch the Olympics. You can't. I don't think you could watch the Olympics in the stream in the like package that Sling gives you for the La Liga. Okay, I want to watch like soccer from all across the world. I don't want it to just be limited to like one region. So because I saw some people using that argument, and I was just like if you're someone that likes watching sports, the payments of like having so many different providers just to watch like sports is gonna add up. And I know this firsthand because I actually had a friend of mine, and what he did was he really wanted to watch a Barcelona game. So, but Sling didn't have it, which is weird because usually Sling has it. Because but I'm not really sure what event this was under. I don't think it was part of the La Liga, which then again proves the point that you cannot watch everything that you would want in Sling. Okay, so it wasn't on Sling, but he really wanted to watch a Barcelona game, right? So what he did was he bought a random service provider that he had never heard of before. He just went on Google, typed in where can I watch this Barcelona game, because he's such a big fan of Barcelona, and he just bought one random service provider just a one day, just for one day, and it costed him $29, 27 to 29. Okay, that is almost half of what a Fubo monthly subscription would cost you. The family package. Okay, that's insane. And so, as I'm adding all these pieces together, I'm realizing it just makes me realize more and more what this company has to offer in the future. Yes, going to $62 in a span of 2 to 3 months was crazy. Yes, you could have taken profits. But I don't think I'm going to go back and get my, $9.20 shares, okay? Those shares mean a lot to me, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys that got in under $20 a share, those shares mean a lot for you too, because this company has just started. Okay, we're not here. I mean, some are here to swing trade, some are here to day trade, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to sell Fubo TV at $62 when I think that by 2021, Fubo TV could go to $100. By 2022, I think Fubo could go to $150. Okay, or probably even more. It just depends. Like I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know when they're gonna add sports betting. I don't know when they're gonna add fantasy sports. But I can tell you this, I'm very excited to see where their earnings will take them, and what will be said on their earnings. Because if you guys don't know, their earnings recently was amazing. It was phenomenal. Although they're growing very quickly, some may say, well, they're not profitable. And I understand that. And I saw that. And I know that, right? But as a company that is growing, as a new company, I don't have doubts that they will become profitable. I know that this is not some sort of NKLA scam that, I think allegedly, don't quote me on this, but like they take a truck and um move it down a hill, and I don't even know. All I know is that I like Fubo TV as an actual service. I like it as an actual product. And so when I saw this being like now you could actually buy shares of it, I just quickly like put my money in, and it's done pretty good for me. I'm still up. Okay? But I'm not going to talk more about like where my stance is because I know a lot of you guys clicked on this video because you guys might be stuck, because I know that there was a lot of people that got in at $62 a share. And while I am not a financial advisor, what I can say to you is that you just got to ask yourself, why did you get in at $62 a share? Was there a specific reason? I'm sure it was because you guys were excited. You know, you guys saw all the analysts coming out saying, no, we're going to raise it. No, we're going to raise it. No, we're going to raise it, you know? So you guys just put your money in. I don't control your money, but I would not sell it. I would at least wait until their earnings report comes out. I would at least wait until some amount of short sellers get out, because right now they are legitimately one of the most heavily shorted stocks on the market right now. And so as soon as we get some sort of push, they will be squeezed out, and then we could see like a massive spike. So you could get out. Um, but for those of you guys that like got in at 40, 50, $30 a share, and you're even 60 with the intention that you actually want to invest in this company because you liked what they offered, then don't let this little short-term action volatility like discourage you whatsoever, because we've seen this happen before, guys. Do you guys remember BLNK Blink? Yeah, that was like $20. Now it's at $40 a share. Does no one remember how many times they got shorted? All those terrible articles. Do we not remember Citron saying that Neo was short? And now like Neo is one of those companies where it's so strong. It can barely get under $40 a share. If the most it'll go down to is like $38.50. It's crazy, right? I'm not worried. You know, people are saying for those that didn't take profits, you guys are crazy. I don't think that's true, because I see the future way more than like taking profits. And who knows, if we took profits at 62, who's not to say that it would have ran up to 70, 80, $90, you know, because with everything that was going well for the company, with like Laura Martin, who I'm sure you guys all know called Roku, no one is to say that like this could not have gone higher. And for someone that got shares under $10, like, and who likes the company, I really don't want to give up any amount of shares right now, because I believe this company is just getting started. But that's enough talk from me, guys. I think that is going to end the video here. Um, Basically, I don't want to sell it until this thing hits at least $100, preferably 150. But regardless of what it actually hits, I am not looking to sell it anytime soon until at least 2022. And for you guys that got in and now you're stuck, maybe the best situation for you guys is just to lock it up. You know, take it out of your watch list or something so you don't see it, and then go ahead and just look at it 2 years from now. Because I'm like, everyone's bullish on DKNG and Golden Nugget, and I know those aren't necessarily the same thing, but they all go in the general sector of like sports. You know, we're bullish on sports. Sports are coming back. I think there was this article that came out saying that the NBA was one of the worst, like, watching it was one of the worst experiences in a very long time, because there was no audience members. It just, the vibe didn't feel right. And I understand that. As someone that's been watching soccer throughout quarantine, I know that like, I understand where that's coming from. So as we see sports reopening, and with the vaccine and everything, I think that I think sports will come back. I think it will be very good. And I think sports stocks will have a really nice rebound. And with Fubo TV, what they're trying to do is they're trying to incorporate gambling now, right? So while I'm not a really a big fan of gambling, I know some people will watch sports just to gamble. And it makes watching sports that much fun to them because they have money on the line. So it's really important that their team that they're like voting for wins, and it just makes it that much more engaging and that much more fun for them. So you guys can tell me what you guys think in the comments below, but this was just my outlook on it. Hopefully you guys feel more confident about the company. If not, go ahead and comment like, what do you see as a struggle or as a challenge for this company in the future? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching again.